Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Leo for the mid-June time period. I hope all my Leo friends are doing great. I hope the month of June started out really strong for you. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Leo. In the past position, we've got the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the present position, we have the High Priestess, clarified by the Seven of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Sun, clarified by the Ten of Wands. Very interesting spread, dear Leo. It's actually a powerhouse spread. You are going to finish the month of June or on a really strong note. It's interesting to see your power surge and kind of what you do with it, what types of things you choose to manifest into your life. It's really fascinating. Make sure to leave comments so that I can connect with your energies. Make sure to leave comments and let me know how the month of June goes for you, dear Leo. But yes, in the past position, we do have the Nine of Wands. Interesting card. The Nine of Wands is all about displaying courage and strength and resilience and kind of having endurance as a result of going through some tough times in the past position. It looks like in the past 24 months, you really, had a lot of different things that you were dealing with, and in particular with a relationship that mattered a lot to you. The Knight of Cups here in the clarifying position represents a relationship that was really special for you, that you really felt very much overprotective for. The Knight of Wands suggests to me that you felt a lot of pressure in the past, and that perhaps not everyone kind of was able to see things the way you were able to see it, but you were really overprotective over this particular relationship. It could be, a friendship, it could be a partnership at work as well, but this relationship really meant a lot to you. It almost kind of, was a part of your identity as well. But the Nine of Wands suggests that you were able to successfully accomplish what you were trying to accomplish, and as a result, you learned a lot from that, and you continue to benefit as well from that. Now in the obstacle position, we do have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Seven of Wands is a card of conflict, as we know, and generally it points to having conflict with, people that you actually care about. Perhaps someone in your family, perhaps part of your, friend circle, someone there, or perhaps someone at work, colleagues, maybe even schoolmates if you're going to school at this time. There's definitely someone that you're not really seeing eye to eye with. And very much like the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands points to the fact that you're protecting something that means a lot to you, but you are not, because this card isn't in the challenging position, you're not really getting your point across. That is the challenge. Your energy is being kind of drained, and as a result, you're unable to successfully get your point across. Now, the Ace of Cups, again, the cups represent emotions in our life, and emotions are building blocks of relationships. So when you have the Ace of Cups in the challenging position, it suggests that your energy is being blocked a little bit, and that you are not connecting with someone that is, important, perhaps due to feeling, low vibrational feelings like anger or resentment or even guilt. Sometimes we feel guilt for something that has happened in the past that we attribute, our fault to, I guess, as well. And so it's important to release these low vibrational emotions, and the way you do it is by meditating. You also want to make sure you ground yourself, so that involves spending time in nature, being outside. But the most important thing is sometimes when you're unable to escape the low vibrational energy, and it's important to clean it up. So try and find something positive about that particular friendship or that particular partner partnership or that particular relationship, so that your feelings change from, resentment to a more positive feelings. That's how you clean up a vibration, and you want to maintain a high vibration because it compounds over time. So it's important to remember that, if you're feeling emotionally drained, that you need some healing, because we are constantly evolving. We constantly require healing. And the way you go about acquiring that healing is stepping away from the relationship that you feel is draining you, or a situation that you feel is draining you. Clearly there's some kind of blockage because you're not getting messages from the divine. There's some kind of a subconscious channels that are not being clear. So you want to make sure to meditate and observe your thoughts. Sometimes it's important to write down your thoughts because you're able to organize your thoughts. But definitely the biggest thing to manifesting things that you want to see in your life is to letting go of all those kind of low vibrational energies. Now in the present position, we do have the High Priestess, which is a very interesting card. The High Priestess is usually, it's a card that appears in our reading when the divine does not want you to know what is kind of happening. Sometimes things are still working themselves out. So there's a lot of elements that are happening and that are in the air. And as the universe realigns for you, because life happens for you, not to you, and as the universe realigns itself, then we see what the High Priestess is sort of hiding. And what is amazing in this particular spread, dear Leo, is that you have the Sun in the future outcome position. So it may seem like for a second things are very confusing, things are very murky, and it's not clear, what's actually going to happen. Are things going to work out, not work out? We know things are going to work out and you're going to be super happy about it. But when the High Priestess, makes an appearance, she always brings the moon, and the moon is all about darkness. And when you are facing darkness, you cannot use your eyes, so you use your other senses. You use your hearing senses, smelling senses, intuition. The High Priestess is all about, using that internal voice, that strong voice that we all have on the inside, and making sure that you're developing it as well. The intuition needs a lot of work and a lot of training, because you need to observe times when you listen to your intuition, when you don't, and so on. So, if you want to develop your intuition, make sure to look into that. But definitely the High Priestess is all about mystery and secrets, but also all about magic. Sometimes you have to have faith in the universe, because the universe is bigger than ourselves. We are limited by our bodies. We are limited by our minds, right? In this physical world. So we must remember that the universe is much bigger, is much smarter, and it knows the things that need to come into our life or happen for us in order for us to move closer to our goals and towards our dreams. But I mean, the High Priestess is a really wonderful card. I actually kind of secretly love it a lot. She also reminds us that you want to make sure to plan and have a strategy moving forward, because when things are going well for you, it's the exact time when you need to prepare for, those rainy days. But definitely the message of the High Priestess is you want to leave your comfort zone, because when you leave your comfort zone, that's when you get the most reward. So it's definitely important to remember that. And it's clarified by the Seven of Cups. There are choices coming to you in the month of June, a lot of choices, and it's up to you to know which choices are right for you and which choices are not right for you. That is one of the mysteries of the universe in which we live, is having a lot of choices. A lot of times people think it's good, but many times people choose the wrong, alternative. And that is, it's almost like a talent to make sure that you know yourself so good that you're able to make the right choice for you, not for your ego, not for your kind of false beliefs. Sometimes we make choices to please others. Sometimes we make choices that we think other people are going to like, and therefore we're going to gain something. No, 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 no. You have to make choices that are, brutally sort of honest and right for you. And a lot of times that does not align with other people. So it takes courage and bravery to do that. It's important to not have scattered energy, because sometimes the Seven of Cups suggests that you may be disorganized with your energy. We see this person in this card, and we only see his silhouette, right? This person is kind of painted in this black color because he's not sure which choice to make. He doesn't know, and so he spends his time, daydreaming and having these illusions or delusions about what he wants. In reality, there's truly only one choice that you should pursue with everything that you have, and only that one choice is right for you. It's important to know what that choice is, and only you, of course, would know that. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the Sun. The Sun brings happiness. The Sun brings joy and success. For some people, the Sun brings victory and accomplishment. For others, the Sun is bringing great health and vitality. For some people, the Sun could mean feeling accepted, and feeling accepted by yourself as well as by people who are important to you. But that feeling of acceptance is actually pretty powerful in order for us to realize potential and move forward. But definitely the Sun is a card of self-realization, which is everything that we want to achieve, because when we realize our potential, we are able to help other people realize their potential. And as a result, as a community, we're stronger, better, and far more kind of abundant altogether. I like very much that the Sun here is clarified by the Ten of Wands, because the Ten of Wands is all about having a burden on your shoulders, having responsibility. The ultimate road to happiness has a responsibility, and sometimes it does feel like a burden, but you want to have responsibility in your life, whether it's having responsibility for yourself, for a pet, for another human, for a project, for whatever that may be. Responsibility is important because it helps us realize our potential. It helps us give back to others. As a result, we feel gratitude. As a result, we can manifest amazing things. Responsibility is actually pretty important, and when you don't have it, you may notice that you're not as happy when you do have it. But when you do have it, it can be, at times annoying, because it means you have to show up, for other people, and be on time and do things that you promised, and be accountable. But responsibility is that magic that makes your life so much happier, and it can be many different things for many different people, as I previously mentioned. Let's see what we can clarify with the two mystical wisdom cards that I pulled. And we have dreams, believe in your dreams, and knowledge, seek knowledge. Dreams is a really wonderful card, and if your dreams are not crazy enough or not big enough, then it's important to have crazy dreams, because when you reach for the stars, you accomplish a lot. You might not actually get to that star, but you may find so many amazing things on the way there. So it's important to pursue your dreams, have your dreams. There's so much that the world offers. There's so many cultures out there. There's so many places to visit. There's so many things to learn as well. There's so many things to experience. So it's important to have dreams. And if you are not sure what your dreams are, read, pursue creative endeavors, and it will help you kind of formulate your dreams. Now, the knowledge card is all about making sure you do ask questions, making sure that you do research and read, and kind of whenever you're interested in something, or if you're creating a plan and strategy to pursue something, you want to make sure or it is backed up with solid knowledge. So it's important to surround yourself with people that can provide that to you as well. Now let's see what two energy oracle cards can clarify for us. And we've got appreciation and walking away. Definitely it's important to remember these two elements, to walk away from things that are no longer important in your life, from relationships that no longer serve you. And sometimes a relationship is only meant to be a year in your life, or 10 years, or whatever the amount of time, but eventually relationships run its course, and so you have to move on to the unknown territory and meet new people and experience new things. So it's important to remember to release yourself from situations and friendships, relationships, partnerships that may be holding you back in a way. And of course, the appreciation card is all about remembering to start your day with the attitude of gratitude. I recently read somewhere about micro habits. Those things are very important to get you on the road of appreciation. And somebody was saying that, when you wake up in the morning, you want to feel gratitude for something, because that little micro habit sets your day for success. But this is definitely a very, very positive spread, dear Leo. I mean, the sun is a very powerful card to have in your spread. It kind of increases the wonderful aspects of good cards and minimizes the negative aspects of bad cards. The sun is the ultimate card that you want to have in your spread. And Leo, it looks like, the spotlight is on you. People are admiring you. People are seeing you and how much you've accomplished over the last 24 months. So definitely, there's a lot of wonderful things that are going to be happening in the middle of June, as well as towards the end of June, for you, dear Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leo. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.